Do you have an umbrella by the door or something that would remind you of him, or did you keep his umbrella?
I have a flamingo umbrella at the door. Put it in Aruba for me.
You what, in Aruba? Okay. Is there some joke that you have with Patrick about Howard Stern?
He loved Howard Stern.
Did he? Did he? Because he just said Howard Stern. Do you still listen to him at all?
No, I was just telling my friend the other day that we used to bike ride together, and he used to have Howard Stern on his bike, like on his phone. He'd have his phone playing Howard Stern, and I would wait at this little bench for him because he would go way beyond me, and I could hear the gravel, him coming up in the gravel, and hear Howard Stern.
And you just told your friend that? That's why. He just wants to acknowledge every time you say my name, I hear it. I'm right there. Just say my name. I'm right there with you. There's something about Ziploc bags. Like today,
Oh
is
my
that
God.
sense?
I
What is
just
that?
went to the kitchen and I was like, I told my aunt, she was like, first of all, I was running low on these bags, right? And so she takes a piece of saran wrap to wrap up some rice that was left over. And I said, no, don't do that. It'll fall all over. I still have a few Ziploc bags left.
Again, this is what Patrick does. We've known, he comes in with just letting you know I'm here for all the little moments. We already know this because obviously you know that you're connected on a soul level, that you're never disconnected. And he can only say so many times, I love you, I love you, I love you. But it has to come in with evidence that he's really there. He's doing your hair. Why is he doing your hair? Standing behind you, like doing your hair or helping you color your hair. Did he do that?
He used to wash my hair sometimes.
He used to wash it. That's
In the
that's
tub. He did.
so sweet. It just like I saw him doing your hair, like which is very unusual for a husband to participate in, I think.
You tell me I love washing your hair.
Is the name Olivia relevant to you all?
Olivia is a very sweet, my one of my best friend's daughters is Olivia.
Is she graduating or like going to something like an advanced degree? Do you know?
It's getting an advanced degree.
Okay. Because it felt like he was just kind of behind that. Is it involved? There's something about animals. Is there something about animals with her?
She just loves animals.
She just I just see animals all around her, and I'm like, I don't know if that means she's a vet, but it feels like animals are very important to her. Does she have has she ever talked about doing like a nonprofit for animals or being involved in some kind
No,
of
she's actually doing um she's helping with Patrick's memorial bike run.
that's why I'm sure why he's bringing it up.
And she works for Starbucks right now while she's getting an advanced degree, and she's trying to get funding for the foundation.
Okay, because I heard nonprofit, which I wrote down, and I'm like, he's talking about something that she's doing that's an advanced degree, but of course he would bring it up if she's involved in his bike run because she's involved. That makes way more sense to me that he just wants to thank her.
Also, Olivia took a
Uh-huh.
picture. Okay. Olivia took a picture of um, Ellie and Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
All these bubbles they were at the Animal Kingdom, I think, and there's orbs all over. There's so many of them here. Look at that one.
Oh
Little
yeah.
orb.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. The other one, that little like turquoise dot usually comes from the flare on the iPhone, but the other ones, those are Patrick. 100%.
Yeah, and Olivia took those pictures.
Okay, thank you for that. That's what he's saying, is it confirming that he was showing them the orbs. He was with them.
They were at Animal Kingdom.
Okay, that totally, I love that. Okay. I think I just saw a soccer ball or
I
not.
bought one for Lily today.
Today, okay, thank you. Thanks, Patrick. Just he's with you as you bought the soccer ball. Um, tea. Making tea, something about making the tea. Is there like a little
I bought some tea today, and I just daughter. It came in from the delivery from Harney and Sons. It was
Okay.
nutcracker with a little nutcracker tea.
Oh, he's just wanted to again. He knows. There's something. Is there like a fake tree? Do you guys use a fake tree? Or is there a joke about a fake Christmas tree?
Well, we used to always have a real one, right? We used to go every year to get one. Last year, I could barely put anything up. And we celebrated Kwanzaa. This year, the kids already put their trees up. And little Patrick asked me if I was going to get a tree. I haven't been able to take our Christmas stuff down.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting a real tree. It'll be a fake whatever little thing.
We get a fake one. Yeah. I think he's just acknowledging that, which is totally fine. I'm seeing pasta, but tube pasta with the holes, like the little tubes of pasta. I just heard baked ziti. Does that mean something to you?
I made some mastacholi, but I was just telling my mom that that's my favorite pasta.
Okay.
Is the spaghetti with the hole in it.
Oh yeah. I think that's again, it's just so random, but it's offered from Patrick to let you know, like there isn't any single thing that he doesn't hear you say. Oven mitt. Does that mean anything to you? It looks burned with a hole in it.
Yeah, burned with a hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
We had a kitchen fire
When?
right before he was diagnosed with cancer.
Okay, because it feels like I'm seeing an oven mitt with burned and a hole in it, and that could be symbolic. But did the kitchen?
I baked cookies tonight and I used my oven mitt, but I don't know if
Oh,
that.
it's not the same one, is it?
No, but I did find like a dish towel that was kind of scorched.
Oh,
And I thought about throwing it away, but it was like his cubs. It was his cubs
that
little
was
dish
today.
towel. It was a few days ago.
Okay, because I felt some. I just got a chill all through my body. Did you feel anything? No, not. Or did you?
Well, I just I didn't want to throw it away because it was like
His. What? Okay, yeah. I think he's drawing me to the oven mitt. That makes sense too.
it's actually coming up on the 8-year anniversary of that.
Is it? When is that?
It was the day after Thanksgiving, so
Oh, right. You said, okay. Interesting. Okay. Just a memory. Is there someone named Jim?
it's my dad.
Oh, I think it might be your dad talking about you just having had a dream about him, like just recently. And he wanted to confirm that that was really him in your dream, that it was more of a visitation. How long ago was that?
Maybe last week.
Okay. Because he said it just happened. That makes sense. Mistletoe. I think it's holly, the plant holly, Christmas holly, but I wonder if it's mistletoe. Do you have something about mistletoe with Patrick?
Right over my door.
Right now?
It never left.
Because you said you never took it down. That's so sweet.
And I looked at it the other day and I thought, I can't stand looking at it.
I know. Yeah, that's kind of what he's bringing up is the feel I know. It's the standing under it without him is the feeling of him acknowledging that he sees it and he's giving you, or I don't know if you felt it at the time, but I feel him and I see him holding you tight. I don't know if you actually could feel that, but there is an acknowledgement of that emptiness and that hole in your heart that you feel. And he said somebody cheers to him, like clinked glasses, here's to Patrick, before, like with wine or something, like toast.
We did it on when the kids and I went to Aruba in September.
Okay. And were you out to dinner when that happened?
We were on a boat. We were on his favorite pirate boat.
Okay. Was it champagne or something? What he's like saying that there's a toast.
It was Pirate's Punch.
Cute.
Said, "This is to Dad."
Yeah. Okay.
And then immediately this song came on. What song was it? what is it about? Just wanting, it's a song that said, I just want to see you smile.
Oh, that's for sure him.
I forgot the name of the song.
Yeah, because I know that's what he keeps saying to me too, is I just want her to heal. I want her to be comforted. I want to take this pain away from her, and I know I can't, except to let you know that he's there in all those moments and that he's embracing you.
The kids all just looked and were
Yeah.
like, oh my God, the fireplace just went on.
Oh, which happens every single time that we do a
And
reading.
it's not like, it doesn't go on like most nights, but every time.
Yeah, because he's here. Somebody, I think it might be your dad, but talking about a hat. Like, tell your mom to break out the hat. Did you find the hat?
Well, the fishing hat, I have my dad's fishing hat.
Oh, you do?
Patrick took my oldest son out on a like deep sea fishing trip.
Yeah.
And before they left, he had just, my son it was his 16th birthday. And I said to him, you take Papa's fishing hat.
Okay.
So he took it, and he was the only one. He caught a mahi, a huge mahi. And he was the only one that caught anything that whole day.
That's funny. Yeah, Grandpa definitely helped with that. It was Grandpa, right?
Papa.
Papa. Yeah. There's a cat that I don't know if it's a calico, but it looks like it has different colors on it.
We did have his mom's calico cat too, Princess. Oh, Princess just wanted to live in our laundry room. I took 3 of his mom's cats, and I am not like a person.
Yeah.
But I own, and I took her 3 just so they wouldn't go into shelters.
Oh, that was so good of you to do. Was your one of your grandmothers very intuitive? Because
yes.
I just heard that one of them was a medium. Is it your mom's grandmother? And she's mom's mom. She's
my mom's grandma. She was kind of a healer.
Yeah, because I just heard you got this from grandma, and you have it, and you can develop it if you want to. You don't have to do mediumship if you don't want to. Whatever feels right to you, it doesn't matter. But you have gifts that will be used for you to find a better purpose. There's that light again. Is someone's name like Lillian or Lily or Lilac?
Yes, yes.
Who's that?
That was my grandmother's name, Lily.
I just wrote Lily down. That's crazy.
She was the healer. She used to go around to all of the, like, I guess she lived through the pandemic of 1918.
What? Yeah.
She would like rub people with certain oils and things, and like my grandma said her hands would get like blazing hot. Like she was a healer.
That's why she's talking about it, to validate that you have that gift too. Okay, but now there's like a little black dog that has curly hair like a poodle.
My brother had one.
Your brother did?
A standard poodle.
Like a black poodle. That dog feels like they're joined.
Large. It was a large dog.
A large poodle. That dog seems like it's just joined in. And
Pat loved that dog.
Why with your dad? I'm seeing a big cross, a religious cross. Is that because he was Catholic, or what? It feels like there's a real, like something about the Catholic cross. Does that have to do with your dad?
My dad changed from Greek Orthodox to Catholic.
Okay. Yeah, that feels really important to him. I think he's talking about a mustache. Like, did he have a mustache, or was there a time when he grew a mustache and he tried a mustache out? It looks like one of those Ned Flanders kind of mustaches.
My dad was always very clean shaven, but my mom's new husband, Al, had a mustache.
Okay. And
he shaved it up. And Pat and I would tease him that he looked like Father Guido Sarducci.
Yes, because he's making a joke about the mustache.
So when he calls me, Pat put Father, Father Guido Sarducci.
Yes.
He put that picture when Al calls me. That's the picture that comes
That's
up.
why, because it was I felt it was something funny about somebody shaving it and looking funny and like making fun of them looking different. I don't know, but I think that's what he's getting at. There's something about your wedding ring too. Did you just like think you thought you lost it or something? Or like,
I was pissed off. I told you I went through that. I don't even know what happened to me, but I just kind of was in a really bad place. Like, I asked my Reiki teacher, like, what am I to him anymore? Like, what are we to each other anymore? She's like, well, it's up to you what you want it to be. And it just made me so mad. Like, what, doesn't he want to be with me anymore? So I literally got home and I put my wedding ring and his wedding ring in a prayer box.
that's what it is.
And I haven't put it on since.
Because he's talking about, I thought the way I saw it was the wedding ring was off and I thought it was lost. And it's okay. It doesn't mean anything to him. He's acknowledging it because I'm seeing it as you always wear it, but now it's off. Golfing too. Something about golfing. Did he golf
I gave my son his clubs.
just recently?
Well, I went to a golf tournament and I had to take him back. I gave him to my son like this summer.
Okay.
Then I had to get him back because my boss, I had to go to a golf tournament and I took his clubs. And my boss said that, he was going to golf with Patrick.
Oh, that's so sweet. Because that's what I'm seeing is I'm actually seeing a golf course and golf clubs, just indicating something about
I just had to work a golf tournament a few weeks ago.
okay. So it's on
And
forefront.
I brought his clubs.
That's what it is. Acknowledge. Okay. Thank you. That makes sense. Acknowledging that you had his clubs when you were working the golf tournament. Okay. That he's very aware of that. Okay. Now I'm seeing Egyptian pyramids. Is there some reason I would see Egyptian pyramids? Did you travel to Egypt together?
And then I talked about wanting to go.
He and you did?
Yeah.
Well, I know now is not the time, but especially with crazy world events. But there is a feeling of going, like eventually. Doesn't have to be now. Obviously, don't go now. But there's a feeling of you going to the pyramids and him being with you. Is there like a foundation, or did they do something in his honor at work, or is there his name on a plaque?
Well, I just got a message from his they just put this up about at work, actually November 8th.
Where did they publish that, or did they, who did
Posted
they?
it on the work website or the work.
Amazing, because he was acknowledging a thank you to his work for honoring him with some kind of a plaque or something. And I think that website. Okay, this is coming back again. Geese.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just went to the farm today with my grandson. I took him to the farm to get eggs, and there's a little farm. And there was goose there, and there were chickens, and there were goats, and he was feeding the cows, and he said to me, Mama, last time I took him in Pat's car. So he said, I want to go in Pops' car. And I said, well, it was raining today. So I said, well, we'll take Pops' car next time. When we got to the farm, he was like, I want to go in Pops' car.
Yeah. I mean, I think that checks out because it is a mention of Patrick where he acknowledges something about geese or like, and being there and being aware. And of course, every time he's like he keeps saying, when you say my name, I'm there. Snoopy. I saw Snoopy.
My son-in-law has a little tattoo of Snoopy.
Oh, he does?
Did it in honor of his mom, and she's on the other side.
Okay.
He passed before Patrick did, about maybe 2 years before he did.
Okay. Because it's so specifically Snoopy, I want to say that it's her acknowledging that he got a tattoo in her name because Snoopy's so random to me. I need proof from her. I'm seeing a lot of like nursing around her. So I don't know if she passed.
She's a nurse.
Was she okay? There we go. That because I asked her for something. Give me something so I know it's you. Okay. Yeah, she's acknowledging this. Now I can say with confidence, she's acknowledging the Snoopy tattoo. Thank you. Elizabeth or something like, do you hear that? Is her name like Elizabeth? In the family?
Laura.
Oh, that's her name?
Laura Elizabeth, I think, is her middle name.
Who did she make? Did she actually knit or something? Because I saw her making a blanket or like somebody's knitting a blanket.
She did have a blanket made somehow for a future grandchild.
Because I felt like it was Patrick's blanket.
Yeah. Mark went in the house and made sure he got it for Patrick. Okay. I don't know if she made it or had it made or
okay.
But I know there was a blanket that was his.
That was from her. That makes sense because
she had been like wanting a grandchild from the minute they got married.
Okay, I'm seeing Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Dorothy was somebody in her family was named Dorothy.
Yeah, I'm seeing it as that's the name of somebody, Dorothy. And she's showing me like, those cookie tins that you end up putting like you're sewing your yarn in or whatever. Like, it's like it's like those Dutch cookies with the sugar on them. Is it the cookies that's important or the tins?
She loved cookies. She loved her sweets.
Okay. He's showing me you reading a book to Patrick in bed. What is the book? Is it something about him or like Senior Patrick is about Grandpa? Is it something about him or something he wanted to read?
I have a picture book it's called our Adventure book. And it's all the pictures.
And did you show him that? Like, have you actually done it in bed or did I just see it that way?
I was laying on the floor with him.
Yeah, because he showed me you reading this book to him and it's talking about Grandpa. Or I know, what did he go by?
Pops.
He just wanted to, there's a book that you're showing and he's like, I'm with you and thank you for keeping me, like teaching him about me. I thank you for making me part of his life and letting him know who I am. Did you do that this week with him?
Yesterday.
Okay, that's why it feels really recent. I love you to the moon and back, he said. Did he used to say that to you?
Sometimes.
I'm just seeing if there's anything else, but I think that's how he left it. And he's literally like showed me his hand, kind of like is it the Sistine Chapel where they have the arms reaching out, but he's like, I'm right here, just hold my, like, it's kind of like he's showing me his arm always there for you to hold. And I know that doesn't feel like it, but he just wants you to know that, like, I'm right here. He's holding his hand out to me like this, like, I'm right here. I'm right here. It's kind of like when a kid is riding a bike for the first time and their parent is like, I'm right here. I'm right here. He's like, I've got you. And I know it doesn't feel that way, but that's what he wanted me to just keep instilling in you is I'm right here. And one last thing about Thanksgiving. Does he love pumpkin pie, especially because he just talked about, I love pumpkin. He said, have some pumpkin pie for me. Like is his favorite with whipped cream, extra whipped cream. That's what he said. Okay, then he's like, set a table place for me. I mean, it feels like there's a place set for him. He's there and he's like, eat that pumpkin pie for me with extra whipped cream.